Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Saturday, September 27th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Linktree is always in the description box. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, to make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We fucking love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com. My Intuitive Intention on Etsy. You can also find this in the TikTok shop. We got one on the table. It's a major. We haven't had this one in a while. Two on the table. Okay, where did my hair come from? This big, long Kim hair flew on the table. Two on the table. One major. Three on the table. Four on the table. Ooh. Okay, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romance, but I'm getting romance vibes. I'm just telling you. It could be career, it could be, just a friendship, a relationship, but to me it's giving romance. Let's do two more shuffles. Five on the table, six on the table. Okay, I forgot to mention something here. Ooh, okay. That's a bummer. We got six on the table. We've got one major. We do have two cards in reverse, but they're actually better in reverse. Okay, last shuffle. And why do we keep seeing this shithead? What is this? Do you like how I said that? I'm like, why do we keep seeing this shithead? What is this? Okay, we got eight on the table. We have two majors. One major is in reverse. And then, like I said, we have two cards in reverse, but they're actually better in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Death card, the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. Top of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Justice. Some good stuff. All right, let me show you what we have here, and then I'll tell you what I think. We got the Hangman. What I see, what I feel. What a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man. What is that, In Vogue? Salt and pepper? Salt and pepper? Two of Cups. Hey, listen. It's the song. You can change it. What a woman, what a woman, what a mighty fine woman. It's not the song, but you could change it. Page of Cups. Nine of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. I literally wanted to pick this up and say bottom of the deck. This is not bottom of the deck. We've got the Moon in reverse. And then we've got Three of Wands. That is the bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It does not matter. Man, what a woman. It doesn't matter. I used to love that song, by the way. For some reason, like all summer long, I've been obsessed with DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Summertime. I freaking love that song. It's on my playlist. I'm not really a fan of either of them, like outside of that, but I love that song. So I'm just going to say this. somebody is going to have a new dynamic, a new start to like a relationship, whatever this Two of Cups is. Like I said, if this isn't romance for you, this could be career. This could be a relationship with a family member, a friend. To me, it gives off relationship vibes. One or both of these people with the Page of Cups could be younger. Um, but when these two people are together, it's a very like youthful energy, like playful energy. And it's kind of funny because let me read this to you. Let me read you Rob Barthelman's descriptions on these cards. The Nine of Swords in reverse, self-compassion. Seven of Swords, dishonesty. Five of Wands in reverse is resolution. The Moon in reverse is suppression. And the Three of Wands, expansion. I think there was a lot of back and forth in whatever this relationship was. And now with the new dynamic, two people finally getting together, trying to make it work, putting a very young energy into this, a new energy into this. One or both of these people should give themselves a little grace, a little mercy, a little self-compassion. The seven of swords, there might have been dishonesty in the past, which is why there is a new dynamic needed, a new beginning. Someone might have been trying to hide this dishonesty. Somebody just might have really been hiding who they were, if that makes any sense. Because with the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands, it's like two people are coming together in this new beginning, this youthful energy. And again, one of them might be older than the other, but they're going to come together. This past situations will be resolved, and the two of them are going to come together, and it's just they're going to build off of each other for a better future. They're going to expand each other's worlds. I don't think these two people realize how meant to be they are, if that makes sense. Like they're supposed to be together. I don't know. I've watched a couple of like readers that I don't normally watch. I've watched a couple of them over the last few weeks, and I've seen readings like this where like two people are coming back together and they're supposed to be together. There's like an age gap difference there, but they're coming back together to be what they were always supposed to be, which is like young at heart, playful, loving, caring, giving, supportive. Like before, there was some type of, and it almost gives like two people being dishonest with each other. I just heard like one person being dishonest about who they are and one person being dishonest about what they want. And the Moon in reverse, somebody definitely suppressing like their feelings, their emotions, and not wanting to put it out there like what they really wanted. one or both of these people could have been like not really coming off as themselves, like kind of portraying like an image instead of who they really are. That's kind of sad. Like just be who you are. Who cares? My thing is I'm I I'm too old to be playing games, so I'm going to be who I am. And I was talking about listening to the song Summertime a lot this summer. You know what other song I've been listening to a lot? Meredith Brooks's Bitch, because that one part, or well, the whole song, I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a mother, like, and not just me, everybody, right? We're all everything. I'm an asshole, I'm an angel, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. We all are. We all are. We're all human. That's the whole point. How long have I been talking about that? The good, the bad, the ugly. It's all in you. It's all in everyone. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. If you're around the right people, the right friends, the right lover, spouse, whatever, you don't have to pretend to be someone else. You can be who you are. It's like somebody always felt like they needed to wear a mask with people, and then when they met this one person, like their person, they wore the mask when they should have just taken off the mask and been themselves. The funny thing is, somebody could have actually seen beyond the mask and seen them for what they were and loved them anyway. Does that make sense? With the Seven of Swords, the Moon in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, it very much gives like seeing someone for who they are and loving them anyway, and thinking, well, we'll make it work. Like it'll be fine. I can give that cliched example, right? Where heteronorms, right? Like a man and a woman meet and the man isn't necessarily honest about like past partners, relationships, things like that. And then the woman finds out like this man has been with like 1,000 partners, 1,000 sexual partners. And at first the woman's like, well, what the fuck? Like that's. But then realizing like, okay, you don't judge people on their past. Like we're together now. This is how it is. Like we're happy, like it's working. So put that aside and just be who you are and love them for who they are in spite of who they were, because they're not who they were, they are who they are, right? That was like a jumble. That was like a word jumble. I don't know why I just heard the word crochet. Maybe somebody crochets. Hey, listen, these readings could be for any age group. You could be in your 80s. It's funny because when I said word jumble, I was picturing like the books where they have word jumbles, or you have Sudoku or whatever. Maybe somebody likes to do little puzzles and stuff. I used to do Sudoku all the time. I just wore myself out on it. But stuff like that is supposed to be good for your brain. It's supposed to keep you fresh mentally. It doesn't matter. Whatever this was in the past, like these two people are coming back together. It's actually really good energy. It's really nice and kind of funny. Like I feel the urge to laugh with the Page of Cups, like I feel the urge to laugh. Like I think these two people are going to have a lot of fun together. And I'll just say this before I close it out. Relationships aren't perfect. You have to work at them, but you have to want to work at them, right? Like I'm divorced. When I divorced my ex-husband, when I separated from my ex-husband, like I didn't want to make it work. I was done. I had been done for a while. But it's different when you're in a relationship and you love somebody and you're like, well, shit, like let's figure this out. Let's make it work. Let's do counseling. Let's do something, like it's like two people bringing new life to a relationship, reviving something that they both thought was dead, coming back together. Again, this doesn't even necessarily have to be lovers. It could be a friendship. It could be a relationship between two family members, two coworkers. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.